Let's talk about freaking Mercedes Moné defeating Willow Nightingale. Holy shit, dude. Willow Nightingale. I could not. She got a bigger reaction than Mercedes. Tell me that's not wild to see,
Denise,
knowing how famous and popular Mercedes is.
at one point, this was at the end of the night. I was gonna reach over to you and be like, did that match have the most heat, Mercedes and Willow? Like
Yes.
people were
Yes.
fucking like they were bloodthirsty for anarchy in the arena, but them Mercedes and Willow's fans were hot, homeboy. Yeah, I didn't think like you're saying here. Like I knew when I went to Collision, there was some Mercedes crew in there, and I was like, oh, they're gonna be here tomorrow. But no, the Willow fans. It goes back again. AEW fans love homegrown AEW stars. If they saw you come from the bottom and be the champion, they're going to stand behind you. And it was on display here. This crowd was like, we love Willow, dude. Get out of here. We don't want to hear that shit. And I'm like, oh, I didn't expect this. It's kind of crazy. That's Mercedes you guys are talking about. I'm offended. I'm going to fight you guys. You better watch out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, yo, do you guys know that she was Sasha Banks? You can't talk crazy like that about her. But like, I think that was the best part about it because one, I want Mercedes to be heel. I've been saying it almost every week on our podcast. And like, if there's more fire to be added to that, that's great. And I think like there's a bunch of fans that are against Mercedes, and this match showed that you guys could talk all you shit you want, but I am her still, and I could show you in the ring every time that I do it. And so it was great. Yeah, let's get into it.
I'm gonna say that the crowd was most invested in this match besides Anarchy in the arena.
Right.
This match had the loudest reaction of people either cheering for Willow or cheering for Mercedes.
Yep.
But the reaction that Willow got, I almost sat there and was like, dude, should they still take the title off of her? Like, I don't know if this is the right thing to do. Like, I know we're all going in this saying Mercedes is going to win, but dude, freaking Willow is a star. And I could not. Reg, you know what I was thinking about during this, okay? Earlier in the night, we had Toni Storm and Serena Deeb. And that one was a good match again, but the crowd was not really invested. It was the same old thing that you see when you get a women's match, you see a bunch of people walking out, right? And I noticed that because I pay attention to that stuff.
Mhm.
Okay, whatever. It is what it is. However, I hate that the whole argument online, a lot of people make the argument of women can't draw, women this, the women's matches are always the bathroom breaks, whatever. Even now, with how far we have gotten, they still get comments like that. Okay. And when I was watching Mercedes and Willow do their thing, nobody got up to go to the bathroom. Everybody was there watching this match, cheering, booing, whatever it is that they wanted to do. And I thought to myself, once a fucking again, if you put effort into women's stories and you actually build them up and tell a good fucking story and let them wrestle and be who they're supposed to be, the fans will care. This isn't just, oh, we're not going to watch because it's women. No, if it is good, it does not matter your gender. People will stay and watch and show the respect. And as I was watching this, I was so freaking happy for both Mercedes and Willow during this because I said, look at this fucking reaction. Reg, no one else had the crowd like that. Again, besides Anarchy in the arena, totally different type of match concept. And I would say that probably the one that came closest to it that wasn't Anarchy in the arena was the Will Ospreay Roderick Strong match in terms of the crowd being fucking lit up. And they were so lit up for Will Ospreay during that. And then this one, they were so lit up for the performers and just like the overall story. And yeah, you were right. There were some people getting nasty in there for Mercedes. They were like, go back to WWE. We don't want you here. And I was like, oh, okay. People were getting nasty. I don't know if that came across on TV, but it was definitely something you picked up on at the show. But I remember there's one guy in the section over that was like, Willow, please win this match. Like his reaction was like, Willow, you need to win this match because I cannot have Mercedes be champion. Like that was the reaction this person had. And I was going, Damn! Like, I
Yeah.
didn't realize, like, I knew people were gonna boo Mercedes at this, at this point with the story, the way everything had been going, right. But I did not expect it to be at that level. And it made me so freaking happy that I don't care if they're booing her or cheering her or what they're doing. The point is, they are reacting. And this is not nowhere near the same kind of heat that you got when we were watching Jericho versus Hook at the last pay per view. Totally different types of heat, my friend. And this is something that needs to be pointed out. And I just want to make sure that those two women get the fucking respect that they deserve for what they did last night, Reg, because that was the shit.
You rock that, Denise. Thank you for
I'm
doing
done. I
that.
have nothing else to say.
Yes, yes, I know. You
I'm
totally rock
gassed.
that. Um, Willow's reaction, the journey that she's taken from never doing a promo in the ring in her life to being, people have been telling me like Willow's a great promo. Like I've been hearing it, and I'm like, if you would know like 3 months ago how the difference that this has made, her coming in, the way that she looked, I'm like, Willow, you look, you guys, I have a bit on here about Mama Wayne. This is not a bit with Willow. I'm getting the ring tomorrow. I'm on my way to I'm gonna propose. I'm saying it right now on the show. That is my forever person, Willow Nightingale. I just want you to be the lover of my life. We could get
Oh,
married. We could have a nice house. There could be a dog, picket fence, like all the bullshit that they say about me. I'll take it. I'll say my vows. I'll be in there like, yes, babe, whatever. You want to go to Home Depot and get some wallpaper? I'm in, lady. You got it. 100%. I don't care. They can call me whipped. They can call me whatever they want, but it is what it is. Willow looked amazing. She looked just like ready for the moment. Uh, Gear, hair, makeup, everything great. But beyond that, like in the ring, like everything that we love about Willow was on display here. Just like her presence was huge. She was powerful. She looked in peril in some point. She looked like maybe I can't beat her, but then next time I can actually beat her. I'm gonna kill her. But Mercedes Moné is just my favorite women's wrestler of all time, right here. Like I'm just like, people talk shit. People say that like this is the one, and she did it right here. Like the way that she builds a match and like she wrestles so different than a lot of like main event women's American wrestlers. Like, I don't know what goes behind the process, but the way that she builds to a match and her spots and she takes her time with everything. She never rushes through the thing. And I think that's what I love about her the most, because some wrestlers just get timid. They get like two in their head, and she never feels two in her head. It could be totally different behind the scenes, but presented on TV, like she feels like a superstar. And exactly what you're saying, Denise. If you say this is a main event, you guys, there's a reason we have them in this spot. They're champions. They're important. Everyone's going to think that. And that's what everybody thought. People were all in their seats. People were hungry for this match. They were excited for both wrestlers. They loved the wrestling. All the high spots were great. All the stat and Stokely stuff was awesome. Mercedes being back, Willow going for her leg. Like there was so many smartly worked spots, I think, from both women. And like you said, kudos to them for getting that and earning that with, great promos leading into this, the contract signing. They've been just, Mercedes has presented herself like a superstar from day one. That's why I think some people think that's bad, but it's like she is who she is because every time you see her, she's like, I'm better than everybody. I'm the best person here. Nobody's better than me. I'm fucking Mercedes. I'm going to be the champion. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be this. And so when it happens, you're like, yeah, dude, she told us and she did it. Just really excited for both of them. And I wasn't sad at all that Willow lost, because hearing that, I'm like, oh, so the next win's going to be even bigger then, right?
It's gotta be. I want to see them run this back down the line for the AEW Women's Championship. I
Yep.
would love to see Willow
The
enter.
third one.
Yup, enter
Mhm.
the Owen Hart Cup, win that shit again. And hopefully by that time, Mercedes is probably already going to be AEW Women's Champion. And who the fuck knows? I don't even know. And it would
Nah,
be awesome if we
you
could
spitting, Denise. You
if we
spitting.
can
Nah,
circle back to that. You know what I'm saying?
that's
Like, let
hard.
Mercedes go and do her thing, get her, do her thing. And by the time she becomes AEW Women's Champion, hopefully it aligns with with freaking Willow winning the Owen and getting her shot and revisiting this again. I don't know. I feel like there's just, you can't This is not a hit it and quit it. You got to return to this. You got to return to this
I don't know if I
story.
want to put it that way, but yeah, totally.
No, you know what I mean? This is not a one-time thing. Like you said, Reg, you're about
Right.
to profess your love. This is more than a one-night stand, all right? This is true love right here. Return to
We're
it.
in love, baby. We can do this 7 times. We can do this for the rest of our lives.
Oh my god. All right, let's get into some of these super chats here. On what people are saying. Oh, and of course we can't forget that Chris
Oh, the
turned
turn.
on Willow. So that is obviously the
How'd you feel on
direction
that,
that,
Denise? I mean, it was kind of expected. We were kind
of
of
course.
leaning into this, but you think it was executed pretty well?
I thought it was. I missed it though because it was done in the aisle way and
Everybody was
everybody was
screaming.
standing. So I was
Mhm.
like, la 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 la. And then all of a sudden I hear everybody yell and I'm like, oh, what happened? And so I didn't actually see it.
Right.
I heard it, but I didn't
Mhm.
actually see it.
Yeah, I'm excited just because this anytime you have a feud and then you get many feuds or other feuds coming out of that feud, I think that's always great. The Stat and Willow stuff is going to lead to some amazing matches and some amazing moments. So I think this is good.
Alrighty, so let's see what we got here. This is from Uriel Landeros, DWO member for 15 months, says Willow should have gone over from a Monet fan.
Oh,
I know there was a moment where I thought, shit, call an audible, call an audible. That's the thing we need to do. Call an audible.
but that leads, like I said, to the bigger win. Like we're
Yes, yes. We just gotta let it cook for a bit, guys. Let it happen. Let it play out its course.
crazy that you said that. You said call an audible because someone's dude. Wrestling is so crazy.
Cause someone what? What did I miss?
I'm connecting some things behind the scenes. Someone said, "Hey, that."
Oh.
Now someone's like, "Hey, that match might end up being like the Acclaimed and Swerve and Keith Lee," and you just described the Acclaimed.
No,
and Swerve
I
and
have a
Keith Lee.
feeling this will play its course out nicely.
No, I meant,
Like if it would have sucked if Willow afterwards was just like laying there, she just walked back and nothing
no,
happened.
I meant
But
like it
Chris,
was like that match, as in people wanted to call an audible of maybe her winning. You know,
right. But the good thing is we know what's next for Willow. Like this doesn't feel like,
exactly.
oh well, when will
Now
we
it's just
see
over.
Willow again? Right, it's just over. No, like we know what's happening with her next. All right, cool.
Mhm.
We got Rolling Thunder here, 420, who says the TBS title match was A1 Willow got robbed.
She did, but she
We
did.
got I don't know, man. Again, this was the outcome that I was expecting.
Right.
I wasn't expecting as much interest as we got in it, but it was phenomenal. Love that.
Mhm.
Diestrich Fajal says this match was fan fucking tastic. Cheers to both. Agreed, man. Really agreed. Thank you so much for that. Tony Gamble says so glad Mercedes won. Willow is boring. What? Tony, what?
Gonna get me
Tony,
hot
on your
again.
Reg, take it, Reg.
Steam starts coming out of my head. I'm just like, ah! No, I
You're
understand.
the
It's fine.
fucking inside out fucking little character.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't judge anyone. Some people think, boring is boring, Okay.
We got Dream Ninja 77 who says Mercedes reminding everyone she's one of the best wrestlers in the world last night. Her and Willow killed it.
Yeah. I'm excited again about the women's division. And somebody described earlier there was an hour's worth of women's matches on the show, and that's awesome.
Hell yeah. And also, I think now the heat for Mercedes on Wednesdays, ooh, it's going to be fun to see. I want to see that.
Denise, are you going to Dynamite?
Yeah, in LA, yeah, I'll be there.
Nice.
Are you going to
Are
go
we
too?
doing? No, no, we're not. Are we
I was
doing?
going to say, are you going to make the drive again?
Man.
Yes, we're still doing a show that day. It'll
Awesome.
probably start a little later, but we will still do a show.
Okay.
We got Daystrick Fajal who says, Reg is right. Mercedes always hits. She's the best. And we got Dream Ninja 77 who says, Mercedes without WWE handcuffs about to go crazy. I hope so. I want to see, I've been saying this, I want to see the AEW version of Mercedes. Who is she in AEW? I want to see it.
That's probably the most exciting thing for me, Denise, is just the mystery of like, this is the first match we've seen. We don't know anything that she's really going to get into, but if this is what she's going to be like, we're in for a treat. There's so many talented women across the world that she now is going to be able to interact with. We're in for something really cool.
We got Vasco here, says Willow versus Monet was lit. Loved it. Run it back. Amen, man. I love it. I'm so happy that everybody enjoyed that, by the way. Really good stuff.